What's up, y'all? My name is Cameron, and for the next 3 days, we're bow hunting, building fence, and hanging out in the beautiful Texas Hill Country. But before we get into it, I want to give a thank you to the sponsor of today's video, which is Toolant. So Toolant is a company that makes premium work gloves, and the pair they sent over to me is actually their fully soaked winter work gloves. So they're completely coated in latex on the outside to keep you dry, as well as fleece lined on the inside to keep you warm during those wet winter months. Not to mention they have a sandy textured palm for optimal grip performance, as well as touchscreen capability, because we all know how important it is to stay connected these days, and you don't want to have to constantly be taking off your gloves just to answer some messages or do whatever you need to do on your touchscreen device. Later in the video, I will show you how great these gloves truly are, but for now, it's about time to head out and go hunting, so let's go ahead and get right into it. It's a nice crispy morning. You can see my breath, about upper 40s, low 50s. I think it's like 49 degrees right now. And we are walking to the deer stand right now. We got the bow with us. Absolutely no wind this morning. Pretty bright out already. It's a big moon tonight, so hopefully the deer don't see us getting in there. I'm a little bit late. Shooting light is in like 15 minutes, so I should have been in the stand like 20 minutes ago, but that's all right. We're gonna go see what we can see. Y'all stick with it, stay tuned. I'm gonna shut up, get quiet, and we'll see you at the stand. Alright, y'all. Well, it is about 10 o'clock in the morning right now. I've been sitting in this stand since about 6:30, 6:40. And man, I saw a ton of deer this morning. I saw probably about 8 or 9 axis deer, I think it was. No good does, all little does, and then no good bucks. But like, in that group of 8 or 9, there was probably about 4 or 5 little spike bucks. So, nothing to shoot out of that. But then I also saw, I think, 3 or 4 different whitetail. One good doe, but as soon as that whitetail doe came out, one of the little whitetail bucks out here, it was like a little 4-point, chased her down. So that might be a good sign that they are starting to show some rut activity where we are in the Texas Hill Country. The rut happens quite a bit later. It happens around the 1st or 2nd week of December, and today is December 1st, so maybe something's starting to kick off. It is kind of hot. It's like 70 degrees in the afternoons, but a nice cool 45 or 50 every morning. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna hop out the stand, go back to the house. I might grab some rattling horns, and we might go see if we can rattle something up while it's still cool outside. If not, I'll see you this afternoon for the afternoon hunt, but I think we're gonna go try to rattle, so we'll see you at the house. All right, good morning, everybody. It is about 7:30 in the morning right now. Just at sunrise, about 45 degrees and completely still. No wind at all. Like, literally nothing. I pulled out the wind checker and it just falls straight to the ground. So what we're gonna be doing is a little bit of rattling. Got me some horns right here. We're sitting on the edge of a field. I have the bow and the rifle with me today because I really would rather shoot a deer with a bow than a rifle. All day, every day, I'd rather choose the bow. But because of where we are, this field is pretty big and they'd have to pretty much charge in on me to get shot with the bow. So I did bring the 30-30 lever action, no scope on it. So if one is out there but doesn't get close enough to the bow, I can pick that thing up and hopefully get a shot off. But let's go ahead, start rattling and see if something comes into this field in front of us. Beautiful morning though. Well, I rattled a couple times. It's been about 30 minutes and nothing has came in. About 25 minutes, I think. So we can go ahead and move on to another spot on the other side of the property and try over there, see if there's any action going on. So I'll see y'all over there. All right. Well, it's quite a bit later. I walked around for a little while, took my time just finding a good spot to set up, and I just found me a nice little place. So I have a power line in front of me. There's a little road that runs down the power line, side to side like this. And then on that side of the road, it's very, very thick. And that's a lot of times where we see a bunch of deer out here, that's where they come out of. So I got my bow set up right here because it's only like 10 or 15 yard shot max that I could take here. So let's see what happens. Well, I'm sure y'all just saw those axis deer run off on the video, but basically what happened is I got done rattling, nothing came in, but I decided to look down these power lines before I headed out. So you can see the road that I was looking at now. And I peeked around the corner down there and there was an axis deer in the middle of the road. A mama and a baby, it looked like. So I grabbed my bow and decided to head over there to see if there's any more. And sure enough, it was that same herd that came out yesterday morning when I was in the bow blind. Like the same 4 or 5 little spiked bucks and then a couple little does. So I probably got within about 30 yards of them. The wind was blowing right in my face. They couldn't smell me at all. So I just stood there behind a cedar tree, but I kind of got a little too far out from the cedar tree because I was trying to peek around and see how many there were because I could hear them moving on in the woods. And one of them looked up and was staring me down for like a solid 5 minutes. I just sat there with my binoculars just completely still because I'd been standing in the same position for so long. Kind of just swayed a little bit and it ran off, and then the other ones followed it. But they didn't smell me. They didn't do anything like that. So I didn't spook them too bad. They just kind of trotted off. With that being said, I think that's going to be it for the morning hunt. Nothing's coming into rattling. It's kind of starting to die out a little bit. It's about 9 a.m. right now. So we're going to grab the gear, head back to the house, and I'll see you in just a little bit. All right, y'all. Well, it's about 11 o'clock right now. We got done with our morning hunt, came back, ate some breakfast, and now we're going to be heading over to work on this fence a little bit, using the rock drill, trying to get those T-posts down. We got the tooling gloves right here, and let's go up there and get to work. We'll see you over there. Alright guys, well, I hope y'all can hear me, but all the holes have been drilled. started cementing in some of the pipe. Now we are in the Kubota because earlier the big old 4-inch drill bit got stuck down in the rock, and we gotta go pull it out. So we're driving this up there and we're gonna go pull it out and then keep on cementing in some more pipe. So all of the T-posts have been drilled and they are put into place. And let me tell you what, guys, those toolant gloves definitely helped. They're very comfortable, they have amazing grip, and not to mention they are waterproof and they're also insulated and they are very warm. Now, it's currently like 70 degrees, so I don't really need the warmth right now, but it is December, and usually in the month of December, we have some cold, wet, rainy weather. And that is exactly what those gloves are meant for. If you've been watching the channel for a while, you know that 90% of the videos that I post are fishing. I think those gloves would be great for fishing. The fingers have a lot of flexibility in them. They're not stiff in any way whatsoever. And like I just said, they're waterproof. So they'd be great for fishing, all that stuff. We're gonna go cut and split some firewood. So I'll see y'all over there for the next part of our day. Well, we just got out coming to cut firewood, coming to cut some of these dead trees down. And I look over and I saw a big old shed, and y'all check this out. Nice axis deer shed right there. That's a nice axis deer right there. Pretty cool. We're gonna throw this in the back of the mule and take it back to the house. Awesome little find though. Let's go ahead and cut these trees down. And that is it right there, y'all. The end of our trip out here in the hill country. We had a great time, a very fun and productive weekend. Although we did not shoot a deer, we did see quite a bit of wildlife, and it's always fun just watching them in their natural habitat. And once again, I do want to give a big thank you to Toolant for sponsoring this video. As you can tell, these things are the real deal, very comfortable and very durable. I'll have everything for them linked in the description down below, so make sure to check them out. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching the video. Don't forget to hit that like button, leave a comment down below, subscribe if you're not already. And if you are, like always, guys, thank you so very much. That's it for now, and until next time, peace.